Tonight, in a WPBF 25 News exclusive, the family of two women killed in a crash connected to a high-speed chase by West Palm Beach police files a lawsuit against the city and the 7 officers involved. Marcia Pochette and her pregnant 27-year-old daughter, Janice Woods, were killed last year when a car slammed into them following an alleged unauthorized chase by West Palm Beach police. The chase reportedly spanned several cities, officers hitting speeds of more than 100 miles an hour. Good evening, and thanks for joining us here at 6. I'm Todd McDermott.
And I'm Felicia Rodriguez. Investigative reporter Terry Parker first broke this story last year, and tonight is the only reporter who has the lawsuit, the lawyers, and reaction from the family. Terry?
Right, I was exclusively invited to hear from the entire heartbroken family today in their lawyer's office. Their new lawsuit claims that not only did these police officers engage in an unauthorized high-speed chase and continue it, but that then they sped away from the fatal crash scene and engaged in a cover-up.
I still see her face because they took us to the hospital and allowed us to see them. That's the image I'll never forget. The car, I can see it right now. My eyes are open. I see the car. It's not okay.
Devin Woods and his father-in-law, Junelle Pochette, are seeking justice in the deaths of Devin's pregnant wife, Janice, and her mother, Marcia Pochette, Junelle's wife and daughter. Killed on the same day Janice had just told her parents the happy news she was pregnant.
It's a daughter I lost. My wife and my daughter, they look down over us today and they want us to fight.
Their lawyers filing this wrongful death lawsuit against the city of West Palm Beach and the 7 police officers involved in a deadly high-speed chase that killed the innocent women.
There was no reason for these gentlemen to be chasing Neone Copeland on the day of this tragedy.
It started with a simple traffic stop in West Palm Beach. The officers accused of chasing a car driven by Neone Copeland through several cities at speeds sometimes over 100 miles per hour. Into Boynton Beach, where police say Copeland slammed into Janice's car, killing both her and her mother.
On many nights, I cried myself to sleep. The pain was unbearable. It took a lot of counseling and a lot of prayer to even get to this point to have enough strength to sit here today.
But what makes the case even more upsetting for the family is 3 of the officers, the drivers, are charged with slowing down at the crash, turning around, and leaving without rendering aid or calling 911.
They slowed down, they observed, and they left. I cannot help but think, were either of them alive?
The lawsuit also accuses the police department of allowing a pattern of unauthorized pursuits, citing 6 examples of people injured or killed since 2002.
The lawsuit goes through example after example after example of these needless chases that should not have happened and that were avoidable.
But that's what we're looking to do out of this, is there needs to be change for what the police do and how they do it.
For the grieving ones left behind, the catastrophic change has already happened.
Like my father-in-law said, our lives change. And it'll never be the same, no matter what we do to move on, no matter what we do to fight for them, it'll never be the same. We're missing 2 people that we loved and very much, and so our lives will never be the same.
This lawsuit just filed today. The 7 officers are still awaiting trial. They were all fired from their West Palm Beach police jobs. I did reach out to the city of West Palm Beach and to the police department, but they do not comment on pending litigation. Terry Parker, WPBF 25 News.
Terry, thank you. WPBF has been the first to report several major developments in this case since the crash last year. You can find all of our past reporting on our website, WPBF.com, and on our free WPBF 25 News app.